All right, in this video, we're going to keep looking at scatter plots, but now we're going to look at lines of best fit. So when data are collected, the points graphed usually do not form a straight line. That's not terribly real world for everything to be in a nice straight line, but may approximate a linear relationship. So they kind of look linear. And we talked about that in previous videos about how you classify types of scatter plots. So you can have positive linear, you can have negative linear. You can have no correlation at all. It just kind of looks like a cloud of data. But if they're linear, then you can have a line of best fit. And this is a line that is very close to most of the points. So when you're doing this, you kind of want to have the same number of points above and below. So as close as you can through kind of the middle of the points. Okay, that's the line of best fit. And when we draw a line of best fit, there's multiple ways that you can draw a line and still end up with the same answers, even though everyone, in a classroom, I could have, 10 to 15 students in the classroom, and we can all have slightly different answers, and that's okay. Nothing should be terribly crazy as far as the difference, but slightly different answers will all actually be okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we're going to learn how to use the patterns to understand and make predictions. That's what we're going to do with this. So scatter plots are not strictly a line, right? We've already said that a few times. They do sometimes have that linear pattern. So we can use this pattern to create a line of best fit. This line can help us make predictions on other data points. So we can use this line instead of trying to figure out, about where the data might be for that point. I can use that line to decide, in this case, it's rental revenue versus theater revenue. And if I'm saying I'm doing 80 million in theater revenue, well, there's a couple of different points here for 80 million as far as rental. But if I do a line of best fit, then I'm probably going to go kind of right through the middle of this information. So remember, when we draw the line of best fit, we want it to kind of have about the same number of points on either side. Just kind of make it even as you can. So this is where I'm drawing my line of best fit. So now what we're going to do in the next couple of videos is we're going to take our line of best fit and we're going to use that for predictions. So if I use this one and I said, well, if I had $80 million in theater revenue, then that's going to be about 15 million in rental revenue, because I'm using the line instead of just the data points that are pretty far apart. Okay, so that is sketching the line of best fit. I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next video.